Speaking task number 6 is the final speaking task on the TOEFL, and it is another integrated with listening only task. There's no reading here. But what will you hear in the recording? The lecture is very similar to what you hear in other lectures. First, it introduces a topic. Then, it gives some specific details or examples to help explain that topic. This is, as I said, similar to some other things that you've heard. It's quite similar to lectures that you hear in the listening section of the test, only it's a bit shorter. The listening section lectures are usually around 5 minutes. These, on the other hand, the speaking section task 6 lectures are about 2 minutes or even less. The content is very similar to the lecture in speaking task 4 also, and the length is very similar here. They're close to 2 minutes. But in speaking task 4, you have a definition in a reading. In task 6, there is no reading. So you'll hear a definition or explanation of some idea or phenomenon in the lecture, not in the reading. The question is also actually pretty similar to speaking task number 4. You're going to summarize what you hear in the lecture. Now, you're going to have to use specifics. Remember that the professor in the lecture will give details, concrete, real-world details. You need to use those same details or examples that the professor gives you. If you simply define the idea and only talk generally, then you're not completing the task, and it shows that you didn't understand the listening fully. Instead, you need to use those details and use the examples in order to illustrate the big idea. The clock is very similar to speaking task 5. In fact, it's exactly the same. You'll listen for 1 to 2 minutes. You'll read the question. You'll have 20 seconds to plan and 60 seconds to speak. The lectures are usually a little bit longer than conversations, so this is closer to 2 minutes. Officially, ETS says that they are 60 seconds to 90 seconds, but most samples, most examples, and most tests that I've seen are nearer to 2 minutes. That's 120 seconds, clearly. The planning time, it's worth remembering, is time to plan your answer, and you don't really need to take notes then, because you took those notes during the listening. So you have a full 20 seconds to read back over your notes and plan your sentences before you begin speaking. And after that minute is finished, then that is the end of the speaking section of the test. And that's all for this video. Thank you.